G'day guys, Ninja here. We've got Elliot, my model today. I'm going to do some PEC work. So I'm just going to wing it, literally, and just sort of see how it goes. So we sort of feel a bit tight of late, just from getting back into a few push-ups and treating, and kind of always forwards. Desk workers, people that do a lot of bench and biceps might relate to this as well, drivers. So yeah, let's get you on your back, man, and let's have a play. Yep. So I just thought, without any wax or anything, I might just sort of just pinch him for a start. He did this to me a couple of weeks ago, so we can kind of just
do a bit of payback.
Explore a bit, and just start the ball rolling. Just get some information, so you can really grab these sort of muscles in here, and I can kind of twist a bit.
It's fantastic grip, the Ninja.
Give it a good grip, lots of experience.
It's good.
Gripping things over the years. So yeah. Funnily enough, I can't open jars that well. I don't know. I can pretty good, but and I'm doing packets. You know, the plastic these are. I swear, when I was a young bloke, the packets were so much easier to open, like packets of whatever, chips and pastas or whatever. Like,
what do you do?
Kids, fucking have to get the scissors out.
Oh mate.
Yeah, plastic is just.
Gotta work on that finger strength.
Yeah, man.
Oh, maybe it's not the strength. It's like where you don't you find the tear line and.
Yeah, like not all of them have that.
Yeah.
But there's some pretty bloody good plastic these days. It's hard to get open.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, you just want to do it quick, and then you got to go in utilities drawer. So I'm getting some good information through my fingers, through my feel.
Oh, that's nice.
So and the thing with the pinching or pincer is we can kind of get a bit through the thumb, but also through the fingers. So a broad one there, so we can kind of bring things together, so we can hit it from a couple of angles. Whereas normal sort of work is one kind of direction of force, where you can kind of hit scar tissue and blocks and stuck tissue. It's hardened up, but yeah, when you're pinching it, you can really squish it together, and that's essentially what we want to do with the fascia, is make it into that gel type state again, whereas it's hardened up and dehydrated and stuck. So it needs to be able to squish and stretch. That's healthy fascia. And when it's dehydrated, stuck and traumatized, scarred and things like that, it sort of loses its mobility. So yeah, we're trying to bring life back into it.
That's it.
So yeah, and we do it in a different way. Where traditional massage is really a lot of flowing strokes and things like that. We're doing lots of holds. We pin, and we just wait for that tissue to melt. So that's the distinct difference between us body workers. We don't use the oils that keep us fast and superficial. So when we're kind of fast and trying to go deep, it can be non-consensual, and so that is something that we don't want as body workers, because it's non-consensual. We're actually forcing what you want to do onto them and creating extra trauma. And so the extra trauma is not what we want. They're here because they've had trauma and they're trying to heal from that, and they're stuck. So our job is to get the flow back in, and so the healing can occur. And so innately we all want to heal. Our bodies want to heal, our brains want to heal, our emotions want to heal. They want to come back to be balanced and regulated. Our bodies want to do that. So sometimes you just need a hand with that.
That's it.
Literally a hand, or an ear, someone that can kind of bounce things back at you if you kind of have got trauma or ongoing situations that you can't quite nut out by yourself and understand and process. So that's a bit of work there, but I might do a little bit on your shoulder. So just one of my favourite moves. If you're interested in my moves, we've got courses. So bodywork courses, but also fitness courses. So how to be an optimal human. So it starts with the cleaning. So clean the body. So I love my detoxing as well. So yeah, clean first, and then we kind of talk about the building phase. So cleaning is all about unblocking the deep tissues, the fascia, And also your pipes in your body, so you can kind of detox things, so you get rid of the plaques and things that are stuck in the different pipes, and also the calcifications in the joints, shit in your colon, and but it's also conceptual shit as well that's stuck, belief systems. And then we kind of build after that. So we want to build on top of a good, clear foundation, not one that's got shit on it, you know what I mean? So we want to build back, we want to build back pure. So that's why we're always barefoot, and we're trying to do things that are full body and do exercise that's going to transfer into life. So it's replicating the things that we used to do before gyms were around. So we're going to lift things, we squat, we carry things around, we climb, so all these different things. So that we just aren't in our lifestyle anymore, because everything's so comfortable, and we've got machines, we've got chairs, we've got all these different things. So we need to get the shoes off and start to sprint and squat and lift and all that. Hang off bars, which would have been trees and stuff like that in the day.
That's it.
Build a house.
Yeah.
You don't build houses anymore, do we? Someone does that for us.
Don't plough the land.
Yeah. But the end thing is freedom, living free. The other thing I think is really essential to be a free human is to have connection with other humans. So at a common cause, and somewhere where you feel like you belong, you contribute, you're seen, and you're helping others, so it's really important, connection. So
physical community, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
Being in the physical presence of others, talking to them, listening to them, not over a phone or over the internet, but like straight up in person. Because it's the voice as well as the body language. And just being in the same physical space, I think.
Yeah.
Because then you're in the same environment, you're sharing the same energy.
Yeah, mate. We're not robots.
No. It's very easy to deprive ourselves of this, hey?
Yeah.
Which is funny, because it's happening more and more the closer you live in a city. Oh, that's a good line.
Yeah. It's so interesting you brought that up, because you don't even know, but Darcy and myself did a video on being physically present.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so you're on the same kind of frequency as me. Fucking how about that?
That's it, eh?
There you go. You're not going to get that over bloody Zoom.
No.
Yeah, so the importance of being physically present. And it kind of comes up for us every 2 weeks here at MMT in our bricks and mortar business, because we catch up physically with each other. And we run workshops, and we talk shop, really. We talk about our business, and but we are physically present and we connect with each other. And it's so important, that we are here, so we can kind of find out what's going on in each other's lives, and with our treatments, our professional life as well. But so what's going on in your personal life and professional life. So
it's just so good, hey? Just to like spread that energy. You can see when your mates, not feeling 100%, you help lift them up, and lift them up and lifts you up. If we're deprived of that, we start to feel ill within ourselves, mentally, physically, emotionally. And if we're not equipped, it can make us turn to things like alcohol or drugs or sex or things that just sort of take you out of the moment.
Just phones these days, isn't it?
Which is
instant gratification, food, shopping. They're sort of ones that kind of slip by without anyone noticing. Yeah, it's important. But even what we do when it's just a buzz in here the first part of the meeting. We're all catching up. It's all hugs everywhere, and there's all the handshakes and the different things like that we do. And it's so important that you do connect. Physically, you shake hands, you eye contact, you smile, you say the name, you say how you going, So there's so a lot in it,
Yeah, you've got to have it somewhere in your life, hey? And I reckon that's how people gather together in communities and religions and stuff.
Yeah.
It's about that connection physically with people, that touch, that ability to form an organism. We're all like individual cells coming together to form one body. Even the word corporate and corporation. Corpus means body,
Yeah.
body of people. So even though you hear the word corporate, it's a collection of people.
Yeah. Probably have a negative connection with corporation, don't you? You know what I mean? Just as
kind of,
our programming, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of, you know, good in it as well.
That's it.
Like,
I reckon it's the size.
Yeah.
When they get too big, it's when it becomes
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah.
You know, think about tribes, right? They only get to a certain number,
Yeah.
and then if it's too big, they split.
Yeah.
You know? So if you have
It's
a
natural.
corporation that's a big number there, they've got factions within themselves anyway. So
Yeah.
they reckon human connections is like a general number. They call it Dunbar's number, and it's around like 150 to 250 is like the number of connections you can sensibly sustain.
Yeah.
Some will be a lot stronger than others, of course, but more than that, it's not really possible. It's pretty empty, actually.
Yeah. Just acquaintances.
And so, think about those people close to you, you know, your boys, your fam, you know, your people, and don't take for granted their presence, you know, really be 100% present with them when you're in the same space.
Yeah. Have you heard Aaron says this one, like we're the average of our 5 closest people. You know, so you kind of...
Who you surround yourself with.
Yeah, it's important. You know, if you're not who you authentically want to be, you know, you got to have a look at your people in your environment, people you regularly see, because we rub off on each other energetically, don't we? We kind of, you know, if someone's depressed, we kind of go down too, but if they're up and about, they kind of lift up as well. So it's like, so it's really important.
Well, I heard this church sermon once about the people around you shape you, right? So like David and Goliath, you know, David killed Goliath with rocks, and so you imagine like a bag of rocks. He killed him with one rock, but he had a bag full of rocks, and you put a whole bunch of rocks in a bag, then you move them around, they start to rub off on each other, and they start to smooth each other out. You know, so that's a nice little analogy there. Oh, that's a good line.
So yeah, I'm not using any wax, so we're just sort of stretching this out, getting right in here.
Yeah, normally through my life, my pecs generally had a pretty good range. I could go all the way out there from doing a bunch of handstands and stuff back in the day. But yeah, if I program and tell my body to be in that short position over time, those fibers start to cinch up and close in. And so I can't utilize the range of this region. Yeah, that's it.
I'm going to just do a bit of more active, dynamic work, taking through range.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's very therapeutic there.
It's giving everything time to respond. You know, when it's really quick, the tissues don't have time to stretch, you know, and be like more of a permanent molding. You know what I mean? It's temporary. It's like writing in the sand up against chiseling something into rock. So you want these results to be lasting.
I suppose like emotionally how this area can be overprotected. You know, we're trying to guard the heart, guard the lungs and the organs,
Yeah.
so you can close in. And if you've been in that space for some time, stuff starts to build up as a way of protecting, but then locks you in that position. So this treatment's not just good physically, but to help open this up.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Feel good?
Yeah, real good. Thanks, man.
So, yeah. It's a little bit of chest work for you guys out there, YouTube land. But, yeah. Interested? Look in the links. If you want to learn something, watch videos, including this man who's done quite a few. He's master where the sun don't shine, and just some,
That's it.
you know, some fun facts, full of them. So yeah, but if you're in Melbourne, just come and see us.
Yeah,
We'll fix you up.
that's it.
We love bodywork.
That's it. Show us your money spots.
Yeah, that's it. Done.
They're done.